Alright, so while I get my menuing out of the way, what was this about this Gaia crossover stuff that you were telling me about?
Yeah, wacky crossover.
You see it now, by the way?
Yes, I can see.
Okay, good. Just want to make sure. I did a lot
And
of
apparent,
running through the temple, so a lot of stuff's leveled up now.
mhm. And apparently, Disgaea RPG crossovered with Seven Deadly Sins, RE0, and Attack on Titan. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, and Madoka.
Is
Maguka.
that the one with the two maids? Ram and
Yes.
Ram?
Yeah.
Ram? Don't do that. I have that Amber Shard, so I gotta really figure out, like, what do I want to upgrade here?
There's a magical girl Laharl, and it looks cursed.
That's hilarious. Damage to metal. Yeah, so I got another, like, damage to metal monster thing.
Thanks,
So,
you.
and off screen, the one free mission that was available, that is the first place liquid metal slime show up. I killed one of those.
Yeah.
The one thing I kept forgetting to do is I wonder how good Uncle's dark aura shot. I wonder if it might be better than Wave Slash, because I feel like Wave Slash's big thing is like it hits this range and it just doesn't hit the range. So I wonder if Dark Aura
Yeah.
Shot might be better for hitting something further away.
And the thing is, I think his Wave Slash is better for AoE rather than range.
Yeah.
So it hits in a very wide arc.
Yeah. It just I feel like the range is something that. By the way,
Wow.
Anyway, I'd like to recover a quarter of my HP whenever I use a coup de grace.
Wow.
I have been running through this temple. It took me like a million runs to get the final chapter 1, which was this one, by the way. And it has just been giving me these two over and over again. That is why they are so high leveled, because I just keep getting them. So because I have them, I'm like, why would I not level them up? I never looked at this. With Omdo active, increased defense by 18 and physical crit rate by 6%. Also makes him more prone to being targeted.
Wow.
Oh, there's something there. See, this is where I was telling a mutual friend of ours. It's like, there's a lot of this stuff. It's like, you can choose how you want to make this character. And like, all of, like I've said before, the only reason that something straight up would not matter is like, alright, I have Blizzard's Gravestone. Defense plus 23. The only way that straight up would not matter is if I have a defense plus 24 somewhere. And it's like, alright, why would I not equip that one over this?
Yeah.
And even then, you have multiple slots, so you potentially could use that somewhere else. Okay, so she straight just recovers 72 HP. That could be okay. But that's for a gold, that's pretty good. But with this, if I could give it the pop, he has fire magic damage. For each enemy defeated, like for each 3 enemies, increase magic by 10 for 20 seconds. Draw gauge. I'm not sure how good that is, but magic plus 42 is not bad.
Yeah.
Got a lot of material. So spells. Skills. It's like the fastest way to get the materials is just doing the free missions over and over again. But I was like, I don't want to over level any more than I already have, which I did on purpose, by the way. Before anyone thinks I did it on accident, no, I did this on purpose. I did it a few more times after killing liquid metal slime.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well.
This
Have,
tuna sandwich is really hitting the spot.
doing pretty good, man. Just in case. You know what? Actually, now that I think about it, there would be a good reason to have Frizz and Frizzle at the same time. If I'm just loading up, I'm like, oh, here, I have this thing that just does a lot more fire damage. Here, bam. And I just have 2 fire spells, and then I have Frizz, Frizzle, and Cut Frizz to draw. It's not gotten any other. But so I got all of chapter 1 and 2's fond memories. I'm missing just the one from chapter 3. Apparently only missing 4. So what scares me about going further than the 3rd set of floors in the temple is the way they do the bosses, which you really want to do because they give you more rewards, more XP, etc., etc. Is like, say, Crocodile. After you go through the first floor or first layer, and he goes, all right, Crocodile can just appear on any boss. So this is the good thing. However, we recognize that Baron is a boss in chapter 5. So once we get there, he can appear behind any boss door ever.
Yeah.
That's scary to me.
Just get good. But to be fair, though, the bosses in the Recollection Dungeon seem to have less health.
I don't know about less HP, but it is a sheer fact of, here, compared to one person beating the hell out of him, here's 4 people beating the hell out of him. But they are getting a bit more tanky as I've gone down. I've not gone past Flazzard's realm yet. I think everything here is still something I want. Actually, just looking like there's no magic. It's better. Like, this one's better, but has, like, the defense stuff that I want for die. Actually, no, that's attack. I can't read. Three. Nope. Nothing better. That gives him more HP. It's good. This is where I wish I knew the formula, because, like, what's better? Plus 36 magic or 17% spell damage?
Yeah.
This is what I wish I knew. I wonder what's going to be the first game to take that step where they show us the damage from this so we can make our own decisions on that. I see it happening eventually. Not for, like, every game.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think Dragon Quest mainline ever needs us to tell. I don't think we ever need it to tell us the damage formula. I would, however, really like it if, because, like, Disgaea 2 does. I want them to do it with other games where it says, all right, here's this attack, here's the stats it uses.
Yeah.
So that way I can go, oh, you know, this ability that I thought was good, it's like, oh, it scales off of, like, 2 times my dex. Hey, Eric's got, like, 600 dex. That's really good.
This one's the real deal. No wonder Chu is terrified. That thing really is the sum of all monsters.
Now, little hero Die. You have been selected for the honor of serving as the super being Zamza's first opponent. You're welcome.
I was like, oh no.
He's fast. How can something that big be so fast?
Oh jeez.
Oh, impressive. Yes, yes, not bad at all.
He's way stronger than before. At this rate.
It's almost like he's gotten a power boost. Oh jeez.
Yeah.
I got just. Uh-oh. That's no
This isn't
bueno.
Good. Dai pushed himself too hard, and now he's already.
Oh yeah, that's
completely
right. They
burnt out.
mentioned that he couldn't prolonged use of that power.
I'm hungry
Yeah.
and you look delicious.
So the other thing that we have found out from our mutual friend that
Mouth
I
on
don't
his
know
stomach.
Now,
that we haven't found out yet, but makes way more sense, is the hero Yvonne had like this huge like the massive amount of PR basically, and so it's like, oh, we're not scared of you even though you're really powerful. And then learning the draconic aura is like it's the aura of a really powerful human, a dragon, and a darkling at the same time, and it's like a menacing aura. I'm like, oh, this makes way more sense why people are scared of him now.
it was foolish to resist.
Because it doesn't make any sense. But we'll probably learn that eventually. But I did ask a friend about that. Oh. Wow. Just shooting holes in this guy.
How is this little boy able to cast such a concentrated sizz spell?
Now, cut Two, get Dai.
Chew? Now!
Zamza's made from the strongest parts of all kinds of monsters. Chu instinctively knows he doesn't stand a chance. You guys look after the king. Hang in there, pal!
Like, come on, Chew, I need you to do one thing.
One thing.
I'm not asking you to fight.
You're a much stronger mage than you look. You will make for a very good specimen.
Pal,
I love the plot
thought Dai
twist
destroyed this
every
freak's
single time
giant
it-
claw. And he's
That every
already
time it
healing
happens,
from my
it's just
spells,
like,
too.
oh no, we didn't get this thing that we wanted to, and then later on, oh wow, looks like it's good we didn't get this thing we wanted because of bad thing.
Yeah.
Body is capable of restoring itself from any damage it takes. This version of the being is already 90% complete. The only skill I still need is the ability to cast magic spells.
You're not getting that from Dai.
But I can complete
Yeah.
my research after defeating the hero and his pitiful little allies.
I love how Frankenstein this model looks.
Power that transcends
Yeah.
And how colorful it is. I love it. It's
You
it's
guys
like
look
terrifying
after the
and
king.
Dragon Questy at the same time.
Much stronger mage than you look. You will make for a very good specimen. I told you, a superior being like me is the
Ooh,
ultimate
I don't like those are
monster.
lingering.
My perfected body is capable of restoring itself from any damage it takes.
Give me a break.
Take this.
See that?
It's a fucking foot.
Ow.
My level up's proven great.
Yeah.
here.
Oh, hey, you didn't lose like half your health from being hit once.
No, it's twice. Oh, he is healing. God, I'm so glad I leveled up.
Yeah. Well, if you insist, buddy. Also, the wall is undulating.
Might have leveled up a lot. It also helps that I was like doing the temple over and over, so all these things that I have, I was upgrading all of them.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, given the way stats seem to be progressing even at this high level, I feel like that's where most of the stat up come from. Is like You hit this threshold, you got this trait. Here, you got this bond resonance, you got this thing. Here's your thing that you equip that gives like 90 magic.
Yeah.
The power of the ultimate superior being.
Oh, for those who watched to the end of last stream, I figured out, and I was really tired and frustrated. I figured out why we couldn't add Maam to the party, or we couldn't get like warrior Maam or martial artist Maam. It's because she's technically listed as a different party member, and it's not like a subsection under Maam. It's a different party member entirely. So, anytime I want to use that in the temple, I have to like take warrior priest Maam out and then do go back in and select martial artist
Blast of
Maam.
his aura. It's like Crocodine's Beast King Redemption Blast.
Interrupting a wild animal's meal will incur its beastly wrath.
Just pillow behind me. I haven't had it all day, and I'm starting to feel it.
Stop it!
He's just like so.
That was nice. I may have swallowed your
I'm
food
still
alive,
never gonna
but
not
my
call
stomach
Calasmos
contains a
Cell
powerful
Rudegard.
digestive fluid.
Yeah.
It will be
That's what he looked
dissolved
like.
in minutes. Why do you bother
This is
resisting?
just stomach cell.
I'm giving you an opportunity. Die here or live a while longer as a test specimen.
Don't be stupid. I won't take either.
Oh, well, if memory serves, I already have a mage trapped in my bio-prison. Then so be it. I have enough. You can throw it all away, just like your hero friend did.
Hold it!
I did save the title, right?
Army,
The correct
your
one.
reign of terror ends
Yes.
now.
Okay.
If you don't want me to hurt you, you'll surrender and free everybody.
I think you've lost your mind. Didn't you just watch me defeat the legendary hero, you insect?
I'm not an insect, I'm a rat.
Legendary hero, just watch. Here goes.
You really need another attack, buddy.
Did you really think that would work? You don't have a chance against a giant monster like this. You have to run. Get out of here while you still can.
He's got to learn the lesson Kid Goku learned. When you're
Yeah.
smaller than the enemy, use the size difference to your advantage.
You hear me? This isn't your fight.
Fight strength with speed.
And two as well.
It's no use. Give it up. Even my might couldn't do anything. So what can your frail arms do?
It's not just strength. Even my sword was useless.
My spells too. I hate to say it, but it seems like this thing can absorb whatever we throw at it. There's no escaping from here.
I'm not quitting. My friends are. My friends are out there trying to fight that monster. I can't just do nothing.
That won't work. You're the only one who can escape this peril. If you utilize the power you
Is Mr. Ghost just pulling a Jackie Chun?
Certainty that you can
Probably.
break free.
Wait a sec. Are you?
My body feels numb.
Again!
Could I do that? Could the old me? How do you face an enemy that you know you can't beat when the odds are impossible? I know I couldn't. There's no way. You've earned some respect, Ratty.
A bonding moment. I don't like he's breathing in and out of it.
He's breathing. That's it! He's breathing through the mouth on his stomach as well. In that case,
Hey, Pop, remember what you did to that dragon?
Oh, great. You're the last person in the world I want seeing me like this.
oh really? I'm just impressed that you didn't run. That takes guts.
Well, that's rude. Only the worst kind of trash would abandon their friends. An absolute coward!
You're right.
Don't remind me. Hey, Ratty, I've come up with a plan to rescue Dai. You want to help?
Dunno, is your plan any good?
The mouth.
Oof.
The mouth on his stomach is gonna open. When it does, I need you to hit him with all your strength, okay? The shock just might push Dai out.
I don't have time to keep playing with you two. I'll finish you both in a single blow!
And then we fight him again.
Again.
Never mind. But also correct.
Yoke! I'm coming too.
They're like, oh yeah, sorry, we got a new one. Magic minus 42. Hey, uncle, we got a new one for you. Does actually have a magic stat now. Like, I think, yeah, still
Yeah.
having all this stuff on. I don't know of anything of his that has magic on it. We'll look at it later when we're gonna use them. I don't want to spend too much time on it.
Yeah.
An ordinary spell isn't gonna damage him. I don't want to use it.
I do really like min-maxing these
might be
builds
my
and
only
stuff. It's one of the
option.
things I really liked in Tokyo's Honor do.
Five finger flares!
Amazing! You fired 3 Kafri spells at the same time!
Well, I was actually trying to cast 5. But with the magic power I had left, I guess that's my limit. But it should still be enough for him. It's quite the fire. It's not gonna go out easily. Look at it. It might not do very much damage, but it's making it hard for him to get any oxygen. I think we've got the upper hand.
It's not hurting, but I can't breathe. Have you tried to breathe with a face full of fire? It hurts.
All right, we're coming for you, Dai. This is our best chance.
I need air. It burns. I can't take it.
It's terrifying.
Chu, you let him have it. Go get him right in the stomach.
Right! I've got this!
You could still hold your own with ramming and headbutt attacks.
Who cares if I look cool or not? I have to try!
Ew, made him throw up.
It's Dai!
That attack was actually pretty cool, right? A name! A move like that deserves a great name!
Name later, fight now.
I'll call it the Raditz Rocket Ram!
I've had it with
You fool.
You'll pay. You'll pay for that. You filthy trash! I'll finish you! I can't move.
It ends here. What the? It can't be. How is she resisting the gas? Impossible!
It's her magic power. Look closer. Do you not see that white light surrounding her? That's the glow of a healing magic power that she spread all over her body.
This prison might be immune to all attacks, but it's still a living creature. Grand Master, I shall now use the Warrior Master Style secret attack!
Kicking in the dick.
It's useless. We've all tried.
What can a girl like her do?
This is when they realized they all had no chance in the tournament.
Yeah.
love the ghost suit, like, ah!
Yeah.
Oh no! My bio prison!
You think that thing could hold me? Midfield.
Whoa! You really are a warrior priest.
Martial artist priest.
Why, you rat? You'll pay for this. I don't need you. A terrible specimen. I'll dispose of you here and now.
Of all the enemies I've ever fought, you're by far the worst. To take the lives of humans, the lives of monsters, and just treat them like toys. That is unforgivable, you hear me?
Silence, you fool! It is a glorious study. A step forward for all Darkling kind. To create, one must be willing to sacrifice absolutely everything. Something that you can't understand.
What about all the ones you
I'll
sacrificed?
show you the pain of life.
Ow!
I'm not regenerating. Impossible!
That's it. Miss Mam's ultimate move. Only the greatest of the warrior attacks. She learned it from our master, the Refractor Fist.
Is this the power you used to breach my bio prison? This can't be. I am a superior being. A superior
The Dark
being.
Throne Star allowed me to cheat death. How could this be? I was trying to figure out how to do that. I was like, that's the best I got. Oh god, I am so glad I leveled up. Oh my god. I chose a really good time to overlevel.
It's stupid.
I don't mind the concept, but
Yeah.
it really depends on how fast it goes. Like, how fast
Yeah.
it goes. Dai is trapped in Samza's stomach. Hurry and free him before he's digested. Defeat Samza before Dai's HP reaches 0, or else it's game over.
Oh no! My bio prison!
You think that thing could hold me?
Ma'am, hit his stomach! That should knock Dai loose!
Warrior Master's Fury!
Jeez. That one was faster.
I've got you! You're going down!
Hey, look, a move you wish you had it as Monk.
A range attack? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got something in my eye. Great.
Will nourish me!
This'll help!
Why, you brat! You'll pay for this! I don't even need you. A terrible specimen. I'll dispose of you here and now.
Of all the
Come on,
enemies
guy.
I've ever fought, you're by far the worst. You are the one who's actually trash! You're going down!
Take this!
Master's Fury!
This is my true power! You will nourish me!
Aura shot!
How's this?
Think you can handle this?
Great.
I've got you! Take this! Warrior Master Sun's Refractor Fist!
You will nourish me!
Just really trying to play the game of keep away, and I hate it.
Yeah.
This can't be. I am a
There we go.
That was a feat! Warrior Master style! Refractor Fist!
She did it! Now we got him back! Good. He's still in one piece. Any longer and he might have been digested. Probably has something to do with his new outfit.
This new outfit has a special property that prevents poison
Looks
damage.
like Dai's gonna be okay.
Chew, use one of your items to heal him. You've got this, right?
Sure, leave it to me.
Sensu bean.
This is my immortal body. How did you?
I promise I'll do everything I can.
Yeah, I
to
tried
win the
looking at the
tournament.
max level for this game, but I didn't find anything. I was curious what it was. Because it might be 99, but my gut says no.
Yeah.
Magic plus 5. Nice. Nice. Finally got a new coup de grace.
Indeed.
Some trades matches so you can raise that one. Why is it 5-finger then? 3-finger.
Eh. Doesn't sound as cool.
All in an instant.
Mam's so much stronger now, for real. And that special attack is beyond belief.
You impressed? That strength comes from our training with Master Brokina, if you care to know. It's also where she learned that attack. It's known as the Refractor Fist.
That's right, the Refractor Fist.
Yeah.
During her training, Maam learned
Oh
the
yeah,
most
that's
powerful
definitely
attack
Mr. Ghost.
of Grandmaster Brokina's Warrior Master
There's no way it's not.
Yeah.
Refractor Fist.
Dollars to Donuts
The
did the
Refractor
same
Fist
thing
is an
that
attack that combines the
Jackie
spell
Chun
Overheal
did. It's like,
with
I'm
the
going to
Warrior
enter this
Master's
tournament to make sure my disciples don't let their power go to their
destroys the body's
heads.
tissue through excessive restoration magic. Therefore, only the most powerful priests and sages could wield it against monsters. Brokina took that knowledge and merged it with his own skills to create a lethal attack, dubbing it the Refractor Fist. Maam was horrified upon hearing the immense devastation that it could unleash. Brokina was pleased to see her reaction, as the attack could only be passed on to those who fully understood its terrifying power. Maam's kind heart and strong sense of justice was what made him feel safe in passing the technique on to her.
This is a smart guy.
Yep.
Her resolve firm, Maam ultimately asked Brokina to teach her the Refractor Fist.
I'm alright. What happened?
Hey, Dai, you're awake. Mam's the one that got you out.
She's amazing. I didn't know she could fight like that.
Dai, hey, Chew, little help? Didn't Mam say you had some healing items? If you do, now's the time to use them, don't you think?
Oh, right! I've got a bunch of handy stuff stashed away in here. I'll give you some medicinal herb. Here!
Oh no.
What's going on? They're gone! I always carry at least 5 medicinal herbs. That's right! I used them all when I was attacked by a pack of teeny sanguini in the mountains.
Who could possibly need 5 medicinal herbs against those things?
It's over!
Wow.
Ah, good. My theory is proved correct. I found your weakness, girl.
You fool, you've just made attacks deal poison damage.
Attacks where your hands glow, and ones where they don't. But whatever those attacks are, they need to be channeled through your fist. And that without them, you'd have no method of delivering that moment of impact. That's a special coating, mucus, and it won't come off easily.
Maam can't use her fists anymore. Don't you have anything? Come on! Our stamina is still too low. You must have some kind of item in there.
Come on, that cheese has got to be special, right?
Oh, this is a teardrop acorn. It'll cure a teardrop's worth of stamina to whoever uses it.
Well, how much is that, though?
No, it's enough. That's all I need. Chew, please. We're useless without a weapon. You'll have to carry me. We need to hurry.
This is just like the Kenpachi moment. I'm just waiting for it. It's just like, all right, if I can't use my hands, I'll use my my kicks. Not
Yeah.
not Kenpachi. Kenpachi was 2 hands. There was someone. No, it was Deku.
Yeah, it was Deku.
Yes, because the Kenpachi was like, I'll use 2 hands.
2 hands.
Die. If you're planning something, hurry.
All right, so you know the special beam cannon, right? Yeah. What if I used 2 hands? Isn't that just the Kamehameha? No, the Kamehameha does not drill things.
Really?
Neither does a cannon. That's what makes it special.
I need to use everything I have.
God, the internal dialogue of that show is something I always
I realized
enjoy.
it while I was watching Maam fight. Even though I have this powerful crest, it's mostly going to waste. I can see now that timing is everything. It's about finding the exact moment that the attack should hit. Even if it's just a little bit of power, if I use it as precisely as Maam does, it's over. We win.
I think you've caused me quite enough trouble. While I am still curious about that strange attack of yours.
Oh, jeez, that looks like that hurts.
I should forget it and simply eliminate you.
Die? He's going for the Sword of Champions.
Okay, good. I'm glad she didn't assume he was running away.
Yeah.
I have to do whatever I can to distract this thing.
Man, the next thing you need to learn is how to channel this energy into your elbows. Just shoulder tackle the
Yeah.
Desperately, even in the face of defeat. To me, you are nothing but mere trash.
You're wrong! That's no way to talk about a living being, no matter what kind of creature it is. And if you still don't understand that, then you are the one who's actually trash.
I'm not trash, you are.
Listen to me, Zamza. You are a tool. Understand?
We hit him right in the daddy issues.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you are nothing to me but trash.
You're cringe.
Else would you describe a useless tool without a single redeeming quality?
Just title this episode right in the daddy issues.
Yeah.
My power and mind are unmatched. If I wished, I could be commander of the Mystic or Furfang Legion.
What's no other legion?
Chew, quick! Give me the acorn!
One stamina point to get.
Getting my strength back, even if it is just a
Oh,
little
all
bit.
right. 3 stamina points.
Sword of Champions!
What's the final test? Pulling it out of the stone or something?
What What?
Hey.
That brat. When did he reach the sword?
A spell.
Where did you come from?
A spell.
Just cast Frizz. Fire it at Maam.
All right, I'll try. Maam! This should take the slime off.
No, no!
Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's gonna hurt.
Here goes. All of the strength
No,
I have.
my arm, I need that.
Die, that's not how stairs work.
Of course it is.
It's the scene in the War of the Underworld where that girl tries to punch Shada, and she blocks it with her rapier, and then slices it down, and she just loses laterally the half of her arm, and I was like, ew, ew. And then the one dude punches her, and you just see it all up his arm, just the bleeding. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome. I was like, holy shit, that's brutal. Ew, that sounds.
Where did I go so wrong? There was no way I could lose. How?
I don't know. Why did you ask this guy? You underestimated him, Mystic Scholar.
I see. All this time, thinking I was greater and more valuable. But the error was in my heart, wasn't it?
Well done, Dai. That was an amazing Yvonne Strash.
Yeah, thanks to the Sword of Champions.
The Sword of Champions by. Well,
Oh no!
damn.
This one too!
Yep.
The power of the Dragon Crest destroyed one of the most famous weapons ever made?
Well,
Sorry to disappoint, but that blade is nothing more than an elaborate fake. And the real Sword of Champions has already been delivered to the Dark Lord Hadlock.
okay, I'm about to say, come on.
And my mission, the Supreme Being Study, is now complete!
What did you just do?
A gift for my father. It contains all the results of my extensive research. All of the knowledge that I
Just
have
shoot it out of the
recorded.
sky, buddy.
Pulls out a new gun.
With
Bang.
its consciousness, we can continue to study it to the creation of the superior beings.
You idiot! Your father, Zabora, cares for no one! Even in your final moments, you still want to impress him?
I'm aware of that. But still, I was nothing more than a tool used to do my maker's bidding. And now he will know this tool served its purpose.
Migrating and turning. No.
But despite what he is still my father.
I think he has turned to stone,
This is
and
the fate
then
of every superior
Crumble it.
being.
Crumble the
Yeah.
black
When we are
ash.
defeated, we leave nothing behind. I shall now crumble to black ash. Perhaps it's punishment for toying with the life the gods gave.
Samsa.
Yeah, I would call
Spare
it that.
me your pity, human. I am still proud of all that I have accomplished. For however brief a moment, I was the most powerful monster to exist, and I fought a difficult battle that most could not. But someday another
You know what?
superior
That's
being
true.
will defeat you all.
Isn't that not lying?
I know. My struggle was not in vain. That's right. It could not have been in vain.
All that, all for respect in the eyes of his father.
No matter what Samsa said, somewhere deep in that heart, he just wanted to feel like he was
Right
loved.
in the daddy issues.
understand. I know how he felt.
Just wanted him to impress Grampy Brat. A free mission. King arranges some special matches for those keen to show off their might. I want to see if this is the next chapter, but I don't think it. Because the achievement for completing this chapter. Oh, no, there it is. There's the achievement. That's chapter 6.
World Summit?
That's right. She's gathering the kings and queens and leaders of humanity to strategize for a battle.
So we'll do
against
this,
the
and then
Dark
I can.
Army.
I'll do the.
The kingdoms have made almost no effort at working together, and the enemy has exploited this weakness. As a result, Orzam, Ringaya, and Karl have all been overtaken. But with the call of Princess Leona, the remaining kingdoms decided to collaborate.
I don't
and form
think
a
to
joint
request
strategy
anyone.
to
My
face the
kingdom is
Dark
the
Army as
strongest
one.
there is. Oh no, a bunch of dragons! Ah!
So that's what she's been planning all along.
An excellent idea. When will it be, Your Highness?
We kept this secret so as not to alert the Dark Army. But it should be fine now. It is to be held in 3 days' time. I was planning to leave this evening, but Dai, my boy, would you care to join me?
I'd like to, but we didn't manage to get the Sword of Champions, so...
Don't worry, we have another one in the
People from all of
basement.
the world's kingdoms are going to be attending. What if someone there knows about another legendary weapon?
That's true. Your Majesty, we'll leave for Papnica right away using Pop's Zoom spell.
Setting off again so soon? I should have known.
Wait a minute. Thank you. Without your help, none of us would have made it. You are a true hero indeed.
Hey, respects.
What gives? Even after my amazing performance out there? You jerks! I was part of that battle too, you know!
Enough! You're making a fool of yourself.
How dare you, you stupid ghost! I don't think you have the right to talk down to someone like me!
But what if I was?
Can't you tell? That ghost is Master Brokina.
This old man is the martial arts master?
But Master, why were you in disguise?
I just wanted to see how you two would do in the tournament, so I whipped this old body into shape and followed you. I didn't expect everything to go the way it did, but in the end, I still got to see the well-earned results of Maam's training. The experience was good for you as well, wasn't it, Chiu? I've been training you for 3 years, although your obsession with showing off certainly held you back. But it seems all you needed was to be backed into a corner. Your new move is quite impressive. I would actually say that you've grown.
You're a proper hero too, Ratty.
You've got real guts, friend. More than we expected.
That's just how it is, Chiu. Fame may follow you later on in life, but you must never seek it for yourself.
Master!
He's a good teacher. Well, should we go?
Master, I'd really like to travel with Miss Maam, may I?
Go ahead, but maybe ask them for permission first.
I thank you for everything. Hey, wait up, you three! If you insist, I would be willing to help.
And Zoom.
Gone. Goodbye.
Wait for me!
That was kind of mean.
Well, he hasn't exactly learned to be humble, now has he?
Maybe. Still, he's an interesting guy, I think. Just looking at him, all of my worries about being human or not seem almost insignificant.
That is
He's a
true.
good
He's
example to
just a
live
monster
by.
trying his best, and Dai's just like, I don't have to worry about it.
It might be nice to bring someone
Yeah.
like him along.
Afterwards, the party returned to Papnica using Pop's Zoom
It is me. I have arrived at the last minute, but not for a fight.
Crocodile was delighted to see Maam
For a
had
party.
returned. The party then introduced him to their newest member, Chew. From there, Crocodile showed them Papnica's Grand Chapel, where Leona and the other leaders had gathered for the summit. Nevertheless, as the humans tried to unite in opposition
And
to
there's
the
the
Dark
CG
Army,
soldiers.
a new threat drew near.
I think really the only issue with the DIE CG is it just the quality was not there.
Yeah.
It's chapter 2, 6, 50. Alright, see what this is.
Okay.
What do we get? Great rate. Gargate. 3% chance own 8. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That is ridiculous. That could be really good.
All right, here we go. Earth Slash! Get ready! Get ready! Get ready! Draconic Aura! Earth
Did it in under a minute.
Ta-da!
Sub 1 minute.
Anything over 2 minutes, you're probably under leveled. What I've learned from the temple.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
To Golem.
Ooh.
Yeah, we fought one of these.
Here we go.
Just an assignment. Oh, I should probably put fire or slash on actually. Yeah, get it.
Get ready!
I read the wind up incorrectly. I did it again, but this time I went far enough. And then I just didn't die. That's what I mean, is with like... I wish the color of the HP gauge depleting was red instead of white. Because it's really hard to see out of the corner of my eye. It's like, did I actually get hit by that while I have the aura up?
Yeah.
I had to look twice. That was near the edge of the arena.
Upon hearing that Leona was putting together a world summit, the party returned to Papnica.
Oh, I thought that was like a striped top, and I was like, that looks like awful. And then I realized, oh, it's a code. Okay.
Among the fallen nations, she could only rescue General Bosun of Ringaya. When Dai asked whether any of the attendees were versed in legendary weapons, King Vulcan of Terran was mentioned. Dai's party thus conferred with the king, who had
They brought my whole bed here.
King Vulcan explained that the metal used to forge the Sword of Champions, orichalcum, was created by the gods. Only a small amount was bestowed to humanity. Therefore, he concluded it was unlikely that a blade stronger than the Sword of Champions existed anywhere. Dai then asked if there were any other powerful swords. In response, the king summoned the seer Merla to divine that which they sought. The word she divined was Landkirks, which just happened to be the name of Pop's home village, which he left behind to become a disciple of
Uh-oh. Pop pastime?
Oh no, backstory.
Ow, 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 ow.
Sorry to drag you all the way out here. I just figured we could really use your skills. No problem. I'm more than happy to help all of you.
Especially Pop.
Oh, thank goodness. She's kind and warm.
So what do we call this? Love chain? A love square? What do we call it? Because like, she likes Pop.
Seems like a nice place,
Pop
doesn't it?
likes
It's a tiny
Maam.
village.
Maam likes
Nothing's
Kyunkel,
really
and
changed.
Kyunkel has respect
The
for everyone.
shop's up ahead.
Like, what do we call
I'll be
this?
Waiting right here.
I don't know, probably a square.
If my dad sees me, it'll be bad.
Hey, does that lady work in the weapon shop?
Huh? Mom!
Bob? Is it really you?
It's important anime, Mom.
It's my boy.
Mom, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Aw, that's nice.
And then,
He must be really close with his family.
and then, uh-oh.
Dad?
Honey, look who made his way back home.
Hey, son.
Oh, his name is Jay.
Hi, Dad.
You run off without a word for over a year? You think you can just waltz back in here like nothing's happened?
Calm down!
Apologies, we don't normally get visitors in our small village. I can't believe my idiot son is actually helping the legendary hero on his quest.
It's thanks to Pop that we're even alive. I don't know where I'd be without him. So, Mr.
just leaving it. It's like, please don't tell him I died.
You want a legendary sword?
Yeah.
Well, you won't find one in my shop, but it is possible there's something at my friend Lon's place.
Lon?
He's a Darkling that I met recently.
Darkling? Their name doesn't happen to be Lon Barrick, does it?
Sure. So?
Those dark armor weapons that Yunko uses were made ages ago.
I was
by
about to
a
say,
guy
why
with
do I
the
know
same
this name?
Lon Barrick. Yeah, he can help us.
Don't be so sure. He lives in the woods just outside the village. He's not interested.
What about a
in
letter
meeting
of
me.
introduction? Ah, he's got the cool X scar. That's how you know he's edgy.
Go away. I no longer see the point of crafting these legendary weapons. Much less a fool's errand like attempting to forge the world's greatest sword.
Look, I just need one that can survive the Dragon Crest.
Nobody else we can turn
Legendary or not, I just need it
You
to be
see,
strong.
Hero, my interest lies solely in how the weapons that I make perform on the battlefield. But recently, there's been no one worthy of wielding them. No matter how powerful the weapon, if the wielder doesn't have the skill, it's nothing but an ornament. You see those swords over there? I forged them to pay for my meals. But they're better than a normal blade. Just take one and leave.
Better than normal isn't enough. Even your dark armor blade couldn't withstand the Dragon Crest's power. They turned to dust. Please, mister. I need a weapon greater than the Demon Dragon Blade. Otherwise, we'll never be able to defeat the Dark Lord Hadlar.
What? The Demon Dragon Blade? You fought against that weapon? Go on. How did the battle...
I gotta know!
It was a draw. I managed to break the blade, but mine completely disintegrated. So I guess I lost.
Broke the Demon Dragon Blade with a weapon I crafted? Wonderful!
Just freak out.
Hey, Lon, what's so funny, huh?
How can I not be overjoyed? Didn't you know the Demon Dragon Blade was forged by the gods themselves? That sword is the exact weapon I've spent over a century of my life trying to replicate. To hear one of my own creations that I forged out of an inferior metal broke it! You have impressed me, boy. With you as its wielder, I can forge the world's greatest sword. I will need to craft it from the same material, but I'm almost certain it will end up being the winning blade.
Okay then, let's start!
Calm down. I said the same material, the same as the Demon Dragon Blade, orichalcum. Find it, and I can make the sword.
What?
Then we're all the way back at square one. Fantastic.
No.
Come on. All
You're
we
at like
need to do
square
is find some of
0.5.
this metal.
Actually,
Yeah,
1.5.
sure, easier said than... The Crown of Champions! King Romo said that it was made of orichalcum, didn't he?
To Dermline Island!
Good thing you guys can zoom.
Hey, Pops!
Grandpa, where is it? My Crown of Champions!
What's going on, Dai? It should be somewhere in that pile.
Where? No, wait! I found it!
Come clean up your mess!
Nope, bye!
Sorry, we're in a bit of a hurry.
You stop by, you don't even say hi.
King Romos, your majesty! Look, the Crown of Champions! Can we turn this into a weapon? We need to make a sword out of orichalcum.
That crown already belongs to you. And why should I stand in the way of
I
the hero
respect
of his
Dai
quest to
asking
bring
for
peace
this.
to all of the
Yeah.
kingdoms?
Your Highness, thank you!
A ship from Bengarna is entering port!
Great! And then suddenly a mermaid.
Subtle, is it?
Princess Leona, I've come, answering your summons.
I've come for your summons!
With discretion. A warship like this.
And what are those weapons?
They're
It's
tanks,
the only one we
generals.
have, woman.
This elite force is the gem of my country. Isn't that right, Akeem?
Sir, Bengarna's tank brigade takes pride in being the strongest army of all the human kingdoms.
It's all about weapons now. Swords and magic are nothing against a cannon. This summit is a war council on strategies against the Dark Army, isn't it? So, where are the others?
Follow me.
Like, I already regret. I already regret inviting you.
Crocodile, I know this is a bad time to ask, but we...
No need to worry. I will defend Papnica. I suppose it also has them, too.
I can hear the eye roll in his voice.
Let me rest
Yeah.
a little. Just how many times do you think I've used Zoom today?
Zoom doesn't cost any MP. Get up.
So what? Has he started yet?
The same as before. He tossed the crown into the furnace and now he's just staring at Dai's hand for some reason.
Long ago, people and their weapons were as one. Warriors trained relentlessly to be worthy of their blade, and that weapon would need to be equal with the wielder's skill. Now they're all worthless. All except for you. I need you to show me what it means to be worthy of wielding the most powerful
What if there was a
weapon
mechanic in
created.
RPGs if you were too high level, you couldn't use a lower level weapon
Shank,
without it breaking?
give me a hand. This is going
Yeah.
to be a big job.
You're now level 10. You can no longer use the bronze sword.
Lon has already started forging like a madman. I'm going to help him. Know that it's best not to break his concentration. According to him, this sword is going to be like a living thing bound specifically to your little friend in there.
I know
can't
the
imagine
second Ni no Kuni
anything
game
like
had
an
like a somewhat
ordinary
similar
weapon.
mechanic where they would like give you a bunch of weapons.
Interesting. That's why he was spending so much time
Uh,
studying Dai's hands in there.
So like you would get like 6
they
swords or
say
something.
that a
You'd
true
have them
weapon will
equipped.
choose
You
its
could swap between
wielder?
them in battle.
You've got this
and they would
then.
have like
Thanks,
I don't remember if
Dad.
it was like a number of hits or like a durability. But like when they ran out,
What's wrong?
they would deal damage equal to like a critical hit and then some, and then they would like knock the enemy back. So it was this mechanic where you could stock them up and deal a ton of damage in one swoop by sacrificing your core weapon.
Terrifying power! At this rate, Papnica will fall soon!
Oh, that's not good. Because the King of Bengarna just took a giant warship there. They just followed him.
As we've said, we must gather the world's forces as one if we want even a chance of defeating the Dark Army. That is the reason we've all gathered here.
And my army will lead the charge. Now everyone relax and leave it to me.
Your Majesty, my country in Gaia, it was known as the Great Fortress Kingdom, and yet our capital was destroyed, burnt to the ground by the Dragon Legion after only a week. The power needs to be witnessed if you want to understand. So forgive me, King, but the day that they come to your gates, you may wish for the sake of your country that you had done more to stop them before it got that far.
You insult me, General Bosun. Do you not understand that my army is the greatest to have ever existed?
Yeah, and we thought the same thing about our walls. Look at them
All
now.
the effort put
Yeah.
into getting everyone here. This is going nowhere.
Observe my cutting-edge, top-class warship, my unstoppable tank brigade. No matter what forces the Dark Army may have, they can't.
They absolutely can.
Yeah.
I know. That's
Is that a giant?
Yeah. That's the castle.
Or that explains why the feet prints were so close together.
It's Sovereign Rock Castle!
Beep.
It's a stone titan.
Yoko's hypothesis was right. Sovereign Rock Castle itself is a walking fortress.
God, that's awesome. I'm a sucker for
How did
this.
something that size get so close without anyone noticing?
Well, there's a thick mist covering the ocean.
A mist?
It was hiding its power level, so it didn't register on our scouts.
Mistfern.
Beep.
Garna's ship. Just as Hadlar suspected, the world leaders are gathered here in Papnica. Pathetic ants who defy King Vern.
I'm a sucker for like the giant walked fortresses. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's so cool. Even the one in Fairy Tale, which is like super antiquated. It was just like that's sick. Ah, look at it. Although it's like cartoonish looking art style it has, or the chibi-ish. It's wearing like a
Yeah.
bunch of party hats.
It is no coincidence that they've chosen to attack today. They knew about this meeting.
Akim! Take command of the tank brigade! The army of Bengarna will not be defeated so easily! My tanks won't lose! They'll blow that lump of rock to smithereens, you'll see!
Follow me! No, wait! That's not just some creature made of rocks. It's the Sovereign Rock Castle, the main fortress of the Dark Army. To face it head-on would mean absolute destruction.
I have my orders. Ben Garner will prove itself on the
You haven't seen our cannons yet.
we must
Cannon, destroy.
Well, I did not trust this man at first. He has proven to be loyal to his king. I sense a warrior in him. I cannot let him fail.
I can at least save his life.
Sorry for the wait. It's finally complete. Half of this weapon is in its magical jewel.
Hey!
It was undamaged, so I've rebuilt the blade using only the best Papnican steel. I call it the Vortex Axe Returns Mark II.
Give me the strength of a
The goofy names give me life.
We're counting on you. I will join you post haste.
Oh, Baddock. You're so outclassed. You're just trying your best.
Yep.
It's no good. I still can't use the crystal ball the way my grandmother does.
Hey, that was enough. We just needed a glimpse. Something big is on its way.
We need to go immediately.
Hold it! Have you forgotten? This sword is being made for you. It's being imbued with a life force equal to yours. This is no ordinary weapon. It has a soul. When this blade reaches out to your soul, when it sees you as its wielder, it'll unleash the greatest power of all. That is why you must stay here and bear witness to its creation. A blade like this needs to hear Dai's soul speak directly to it. And without that voice calling out to it, this becomes merely another weapon destined for mediocrity.
Lon is pouring his life into creating it. It must take godly strength beyond our understanding to be able to make a sword like this one.
You're damn right.
You'll stay here.
So it's a Zanpakuto. Got it.
I mean, that's basically what he's making.
For as long as we can.
The lore of the Zanpakuto is they do everything with it for like months and years. They like sleep with it, eat with it, shower with it, train with it. Like they don't do anything without it.
So we need this hero's sword
I think
now
like
more than
the
ever
one
before.
exception is you'll need
The
fun.
way you're acting, you'd think the rest of us couldn't even buy you a little time. After all we've been through, he should know better than that, right, ma'am?
Leave it to us.
You guys.
So, that's the deal. We'll keep those monsters busy.
Is talking to your Zanpakuto like a therapy session? Because they constantly
cool.
exhibit
Said
the
back
traits
there.
that you like
I guess I can't
probably
back
want to
down now
hide,
I've
but they're
said it,
really
though.
similar to you, so they're probably just
Whatever
you.
that thing is, looked huge.
Probably.
What am I even
Like
doing?
Heineko's like
I'm an
super vain
idiot.
and whatnot.
It's
And there's-
official. That
and then
guy's
there's also
freaking
like
out, Miss Ma'am.
Ikaku.
Are you really sure about
Not
him?
Ikaku.
He's fine. Every time I start to think Pop is about to lose
He
it,
got man.
he somehow gets it under control.
Umichika?
It's actually
Yes.
kind of incredible. He's done this as long as I've known him.
No point chickening out. Grab the bull by the horns. And Dad, don't forget to be useful to Lon Barrack, all right?
Can it? You better not get in everybody's way, you little brat. Show 'em what you're made of.
Hey, dad approval.
I will. Hey, Dad.
Get out
thank
there
you.
and kick some ass.
Now zoom!
Our little Pop's gone away again, hasn't he?
Yeah, but I've never seen that kind of look in his eyes. So much passion behind them. He's gone into the world and come back all grown up.
I remember when he ran away from home. We were so angry at that Master Avon he went away with.
We should thank him. He turned that little wimp into a man, didn't he?
I mean, technically, Dai did it, but you know.
Hey, Yvonne trained him. Taught him some basics.
See that? Do you see? The undeniable power of
You know what?
Garner's
Like,
army.
Dai may have, pushed him to do it. Pop has earned that. He's earned this character growth. He's proven himself time and again.
Yeah.
Princess, where do you need us to go?
Down in the bay. But how did you even know?
Crystal ball. You got a magic water?
So we hurried back as fast as we could.
Where's Dai? I thought you were together.
He's busy making the world's strongest sword. It'll be ready any moment now. But until the sword is actually finished, we have no choice but to
Sword
hold
make.
them off.
Dai, wait. Where go?
You can forget your world's strongest sword. Who needs something like that? Just look. My Vengurna tank brigade will soon blow that giant to pieces.
They won't. It'll defeat them.
Behind all that smoke, it's clear that the monster's energy still hasn't waned at all. In fact,
It's gathering
Hold
power.
your fire now.
There should be nothing left.
Beep.
Beep.
Look out!
Pew 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 pew. Just knocks out all the tanks one by one.
Oh!
I told you. But you wouldn't listen to me. It's literally a giant darkling.
Now you've done it. You've ruined the surprise. Behold Sovereign Rock Castle's true form. Princess Leona of Papnica, and the rest of the world leaders in attendance.
I love his it's like Meanwhile everyone else is just like, we've seen this shit before.
Yeah.
We know how strong they are.
I have but one command.
Surrender.
Die.
It was one of two options.
Yeah. Surrender or die.
There will be no surrender.
No surrender. So I will erase this kingdom. Now, for the final gasp of humanity, my king sends his regards.
That's a good line.
The menacing Shadow Legion.
Level 38. If not, I'm still ahead of the game.
I'm coming too.
By a lot. Oh, look, we get to see the Night Aberrants. Or whatever that version of it is. Those things.
Vermin? Surrender won't be allowed? Who is he to call anyone garbage? Well,
I'm not
show
cringe.
him.
You're cringe. Ah.
I'm coming too. Leona,
I thought the, Sovereign Castle moving was a cool idea.
Well, it's not. It's lame. It would have been better if it flown. Ah!
No, man, but that kind of talk really gets under my skin. How dare he? I'm gonna
King
show
Vern, the human called me cringe.
surrounded.
I'll go down and help them.
Keeper.
Accept the cringe. It's the strongest part of you. Don't kill the cringe. Kill the part that cringes.
Well, I'll try as soon as I can find it. It will perish.
Cleanse myself of the garbage.
Listen here, garbage. When I find you.
I'm so used to heavy combos, dude. Just press that. I have wanted to put the HP recovery thing on. Woo! I'm gonna get her. Nice. Oh, I'm fizzled.
Training paid off.
Yes, it did.
It sure did.
Before I forget. This one? No. This one. Attack and skill damage 2%. I think that's better. Yeah. You know what? Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I think I... Guy's got... Wait. Bye. What's in there? I think he is better off with that.
Yeah.
I do this. And she just gets the all-around stat bonus, because she uses pretty much all of her stats.
Yeah.
Yoko's gonna come in. There we go. That's too much magic for you. Hold on, we gotta do something about that.
Yeah, that's odd 0.
No, that's. I want his attack to stay up. I'll do that later, but I wanted to do that before I forgot because she does a lot of. I do a lot of normal attacks with her, and she does a bunch of hits. So hopefully that'll work out. Okay. Yeah, I think this one's just better. Because I generally don't use it to increase its magical might. I save it for the big blast.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't have Boom equipped, but now I do.
Go.
Yes.
You're up against me, you big dumb giant! Let's see how you deal with this! Boom! Yeah, there! That should do some serious damage! Okay,
Beep.
that wasn't...
Puny little fly. Miasmas, deal with him.
Miasmus. It's not the way I expected that.
Oh man, are you kidding? If my spells get
Ah,
sealed,
okay, so
I'm
that's
in
what that
trouble.
is. I've been wondering what that attack is, because I don't think I've ever taken damage from it.
Yeah.
Oh my god! It's the swords! I went the wrong way! I was just waiting for him. He's just like, oh man.
Oh, jeez.
Your fish, blah!
Your That one's very dead.
It is, in fact, very dead.
Hurry up and finish it!
Die. Relax yourself. Your agitation is going to affect the sword. Don't worry. Once this is complete, there's no enemy in the world you won't be able to go up against. Trust me. Trust the power of this sword. And trust that Jank's son and the others can hold their own.
Right. I'm counting on you, Pop, Ma'am, and everyone.
I was about to say, like, this is going to affect the sword in some way if you don't calm down and focus yourself.
Yeah.
That's how it always works.
There, Miss Ma'am. The gallant Chew is on his way to help save the day.
Hold on! I, Bannock, Papnica's greatest inventor / swordsman, am coming to save the day!
Who does he think he is?
There's too many. If I want to take them all out.
Pop, I heard you used the 5-finger flare spell. Never use it again.
Why not, Mentor?
It's practically forbidden magic.
Ah, okay, so
only a being with no regard for its life would use it. That kind of magic will shorten a regular human lifespan.
Well,
I know it was for your friends, but if you keep that sort of thing up,
Mentor, are you... Why didn't you say anything?
I'm like fucking 500 years
Sure,
old.
It is 100 years is still too many, considering how few Avan and Roka got.
Oh.
Listen, Pop, you're still young. Don't worry. In time, you'll learn many powerful spells. Do you understand?
What an army!
Don't stop! Show an opening and they'll take it!
Help is here!
Kaboom. 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 Do it.
What a blockhead!
Everyone.
Don't worry. In time, you'll learn many powerful spells.
By then, it's too late! I need it right now! Mentor! 5-finger flares!
Holy cow! When did he learn that one?
Nice, Pop. We have to keep it up. Here we go, guys!
Right! Vortex!
Everybody! Scatter! Boom!
Okay, so with that level, we don't need Kaboom just yet.
Yeah.
With that level of power, what does Kaboom will look like?
Pop, you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Just a little burnt out. Now, all that's left is that Colossus.
Did you fools think it was over? My Shadow Legion is an immortal force. So long as they have dark aura, they will continue to resurrect.
Yeah, that does track with the monsters they're using.
Yeah.
The lung chamber. My armored warriors are provided.
Thanks for telling me you're weak.
Of dark aura.
The lung chamber. That's right. The forbidden wing of Sovereign Rock Castle.
And their army is endless. No matter how many we beat, they'll keep coming. This might be it for us.
I mean, it's technically not endless. Technically.
It's functionally endless.
But how?
You disappoint me, Pop. I thought you were a disciple of Avan. He'd hate to hear you whine about enemies like these. We just have to defeat them all, until they realize there's no point in coming back.
If I come to save the day. Hey, look at him.
Iron goal.
Next out different from that dark armor blade, it remains equally potent. This blade Omdo allows defense rises, spells are less effective, cannot be staggered. Yep. Yepers.
Now he doesn't have the cape.
He might still have. Alright, so appears the public. You still the help thing get.
I'm ready. I shall fight. I am the first.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Their numbers mean
Cape.
nothing.
Oh no! Oh no. Okay, well. Let's see. That magic's still too high, buddy. Let's see what spells you. What's those? Blaze Cry's just a thing now. Let's go.
You can just do it.
Good. I've made the right decision in Grand Cross. So okay, these look like the same techniques, just. Ooh. Okay, I like that way more. Okay, what's that? Okay, that's basically the thing. Okay, that is some hella wind up.
Yeah, I was gonna say
That's-
hella wind up.
Yeah, there's 800% damage at level 1 though. That's pretty good. All right.
And just don't get hit.
Don't get hit for it.
I mean, you could probably just scryed while you're omdoed up.
I think that's the point. I think for now, yeah. That's not gonna help at all. Barricade again. That's honestly just a really good one, so. Yeah. Skill damage. Yeah. Okay. Here's the tough ones. There's a lot to sort through. Don't want magic. It's not gonna use it. So, at least from that. Only attack plus 12. Can I sort by level? I can't sort it all. Let's see, what do we got? Magic. Only for pop, so. Attack plus 12. Attack plus 24. Coup de grace fill rate is also pretty good. So let's see what else we got. I think this is good. I think we've got. Look at that HP though. Holy crap.
Yeah. Health tank.
Jeez. Warrior Priest Maam just beefing over here.
Yeah.
Let's go up.
I see you.
And compared to the new weapon at hand, I cannot wait to see what battles this dark armor spear has experienced. That's the fourth. That's the fourth. I think I will. I'll do. Alright, go. Now we're all ready. That's 45. Sheesh. That's 40. This one's really high up. This gotta be meant for grinding, just in case you've fallen behind.
Yeah.
So we'll do that later. We're catching up.
First and foremost of Avon's disciples.
A giant purple ball, my favorite enemy.
Jungle, look who it is!
It was getting a bit too noisy to focus on my training, you see? So I came to silence them.
Oh, brother. What a show-off. And of course, he showed up at the exact right time.
Yeah.
Hey, Uncle.
Good to see you back, ma'am. But we can reminisce after we defeat that behemoth.
I see you are still absorbed in your ego, Hyuncle.
Why don't you come down here, Mistvern? You know you're gonna lose no matter what you try. It'll save us all some time.
You never understood the power of my Shadow Legion and the terrors that live within Sovereign Rock Castle.
That's the armor he gave Blizzard.
Hello, it's me.
Go forth, armored warriors.
This ends here. Bloody saw.
We tried.
Yeah.
And the cooldown still goes to damn.
You're going down. Let's finish this.
Damn it! I keep trying. It's just a little bit too long. Sheebums.
Ooh, chunky.
It's level 3. I just realized this. Oh my god!
Yeah, I was like, what did I get hit by?
Did anyone get the name of that right?
It was a grand cross. Thank you.
This ends here.
Man, outside of the armor buff, that still deals a lot of damage. Fuck.
I greeted the absolute ever-loving hell out of that.
Yeah. You play a DPS. That's what you do.
Like, I took your advice from FF16 hard, alright?
Yeah. Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Oh, wait, hold on. Can I keep doing that? Hold on. I can! I can just keep pushing the button!
Damn.
Another victory!
Hell yeah. Dude, this feels so much better than Sword Cool. Gonna be honest. Goodbye, Sword and Cool. Now Spear and Cool is my new best friend.
I am the first and foremost of Avon's
Oh,
disciples.
hey, I can level up again.
I have committed.
To conquer Sam's trap, Maam has grown much. These superior beings are news to me. A new threat, perhaps?
I am the first and foremost of Avon's disciples.
Amazing, Yungle.
He easily destroyed the enemies that we were struggling with.
I hate to admit, but he really is powerful. A fighting prodigy.
He got his transformation.
Yes, Grand Cross.
Enough with the games. Come out, or I'll demolish the castle with you in it.
Right, I've got you now, Mistburn.
All of you, get back.
Aw, don't be stupid. Give someone else a chance to show off.
I said to get back!
What is his problem?
Pop, when Yunko yells at you, you do it.
Mistburn himself taught Yunko the dark technique back when he was in the Dark Army. Yuvavon is his master of light. Mistburn is his master of darkness. This is a battle between a teacher and their student. For Yunko, this could settle his own dark past.
Looks like you're finally ready to fight me, huh, Mistburn?
Let me make one thing clear. Your pitiful attack wouldn't have put a scratch in this moving fortress. I am here because I choose to be.
Uh-huh.
You betrayed the Dark Army and embarrassed me in front of King Vern. I intend to punish you myself.
You've become quite the talker, haven't you? Even back when you were training me, you barely said this much. I'm not offended or anything, because I'm gonna make you like you used to be.
I wonder if it's actually Mistburn there. Because they keep bringing that up.
Once I destroy you, you'll be quiet forever!
I'm gonna turn you into a corpse.
Child. This ends now.
I love the way they do that model.
Looks like you're finally ready to fight me. Huh, Mr. Burke?
Let me make one thing
I didn't think we would teleport like right off the bat.
An attack wouldn't have put a scratch in this moving fortress. I am here because I choose to be. You betrayed the Dark Army and embarrassed me in front of King Vern. I intend to punish you myself.
You've become quite the talker, haven't you? Even back when you were training me, you barely said this much. I'm not offended or anything, because I'm gonna make you like you used to be. Once I destroy you, you'll be quiet forever!
Not with your strength, child.
Bonk.
I expected more.
Take this! You're going down!
Dark puppetry aura hand!
Good job.
Take this! This ends here. Bloody scrub!
Not worth my time.
She-bums.
Take more than that.
Ride in agony.
Woo!
You're going down!
Dark puppetry aura hand! Not worth my time.
Woo! Come on, guy.
Amdo! You're gonna pay for that!
My dark power knows no bounds.
Got an aura on him, I think.
Terrible power! Earth strike!
Ooh, that was close.
I don't know why you're not spending your meter.
Because I forgot I had it. You know what? It fits.
Well done.
I'm used to... I've been playing a lot of the Temple of Recollection where it's not worth using the meter in there. Because it's like, alright, by the time you have the meter, you're still on the schmucks that die in like...
What did he do?
Like a minute, maybe.
Spear technique.
Yeah, the whole room just dies in a minute. So it's like, you're just better off saving it as a nuke for a big enemy.
How hasty can feel!
So you play it differently in there.
Technique, wave strike!
Yet, Death Stringer.
His finger, a rapidly moving steel claw.
Not fast enough!
Fool, this attack can be done with any of my fingers. Resist.
Dark puppetry aura hand!
As a skill of darkness, I never intended to use this again, but it'll make a fitting end for you. The skill you taught me will be your undoing, Mist Vern!
Good. Now turn your claw back on yourself!
Do it.
There's no way it's that easy. Yeah.
What? Impossible?
Go,
You
go
really-
catch it, Pinky.
My dark puppetry aura hand is perfect. You said yourself that it surpasses yours.
I thought it did, but you're weaker now than when you were the Undead Legion commander.
Only because he doesn't embrace the power of darkness anymore!
Having sided with justice,
Yep.
your dark aura is not what it once was.
What are you?
Did your father never give you a toy? It's time you learned what happens to broken toys.
At least the armor wasn't broken this time.
You're right. It is, in fact, in one piece. It just has a few holes in it.
Yep. It served its purpose.
Status are actually less on Sphere for
We just have to defeat them all until they realize there's no point in coming back.
The Shadow Vizier's secret.
Viziers.
Ma'am, you fool. That was reckless.
Indeed. I suppose it was more pointless than reckless to sustain wounds for one as useless as him.
What do you know? He's the best swordsman I know. He isn't
Spearsman.
His skills came from when he was a soldier for the Dark Army. Now he doesn't have enough light or darkness in him to be useful with either.
How dare you? I've never neglected my training.
That's rude, but also kind of fair.
If anything, I'm more powerful.
The reason is simple. Your dark aura has diminished in power. It once overflowed with hatred for Avan, hatred which I taught you to control. Deep down, you admired Avan and were grateful for his kindness. Your single-minded obsession with revenge made you bury such feelings. As a result, you possessed polar opposite energies. Your body contained both the aura of justice and darkness. It made
But he
you
couldn't
the
use either of them
ultimate
to its
warrior,
fullest.
a being wielding the powers of both good and evil. That was the secret to your undying strength. Having succumbed to justice and using aura of light attacks like Grand Cross, your power is only half of what it was. Whereas my dark powers are uncorrupted.
You lie. All you have ever done is lie.
It's the truth, and now I shall dispose of my mistake.
You won't harm me, Uncle. I'll fight you.
And it's not just Maam either. Don't forget the rest of us are here.
I'm
as
here
well.
too.
All of us at once, huh? Even for you, that's too many.
Foolish insects. You can't even see. You're already caught in my web.
Huh? What is this? It's like a spider's web.
Dark puppetry or a decimation field.
I love that name.
Unbelievable. Is this the depth of Mistburn's dark aura? He's unbeatable. If I'm going to fight, I'll have to resist him with my own dark power.
What about your light power?
I'm the only one who can move within the decimation field. What will you do, Uncle? If you don't believe me, why don't you try to stop this flow of aura with your own dark power?
Curse you, Mistburn! My wrath is burning. Burning with all my hatred and malice. The power. The dark power.
Don't do it, Uncle. You can't.
Hate. Hate him. Just as I once hated Avan.
Please stop! Uncle, I know that we might not make it out of here alive if you keep resisting what evil you may have. But I just can't bear to see those painful eyes ever again. If you're going to fight, fight with the power of good. And I know you can win this.
I see you've stopped resisting. So be it. You'll perish together via Death Stringer!
And then suddenly...
Let's make the same foolish mistake again. But I choose the light of justice!
Impossible! That attack just now.
That attack! It looked exactly like Dai's air slash!
It actually worked.
Airstrike!
The power of a true warrior of justice. The Yvonne spear technique. The airstrike.
You really did it. Yonko. Avon would be so proud. His greatest skill.
I couldn't have done it without you.
So now do we know Avon strike?
You helped me shake off the temptation to give in to darkness.
It's been back for like 5 seconds. It's already learned a new thing.
Now I swear, from this day on, I am the light, a warrior of justice, until I breathe my last breath.
Yay! We're still stuck in this decimation field, you know?
Curse you, Yonko.
Alright, so what's the secret?
He has a man's face.
Oh, you saw it. You filth. You dare to reveal my face.
Handsome Twitter face underneath there.
He's in a frenzy. The cool and collected Miss Vern of all people. How vital of a secret could that face hold?
I am Avon's brother!
Strike again. The aura of justice isn't working for me anymore.
Your abilities are underdeveloped. What could you possibly do to stop me? The Dark King Burn demanded that the people of this kingdom suffer. Now, cry, scream, and accept your destruction.
The giant castle, it isn't moving anymore. That means they must have it distracted on the ground.
Princess, you're okay.
Help the other leaders escape before the enemy gets within the walls.
Escape now? You still have soldiers left, and you won't even send them into battle.
Not against that
Well,
thing.
I'm not running. I'll fight till the end.
A country is nothing without its people, Your Majesty. All we can do today is survive. You need to accept what's happening here. All of your forces were decimated by that giant. We're losing the battle.
I still have my army's pride.
So Ben Garner will fight.
Something's coming.
So there you are.
We've run out of time.
Yay! And still about as useful as Dai's airstrike in battle.
I am the first and foremost of Avon's disciples.
Info hit crit damage plus 4%. Because of the 42. Let's see if I do. Right. So it needs 2 levels. So yeah, it matches the attack on the soul belt. Yep. Okay. So it's just which one do I want?
I am the first and foremost of Avon's disciples.
My oh my!
Probably gonna have to call it after this level. I am fading.
I'm hoping that
This
we
is
can.
the most powerful weapon in the world.
Yeah, we're not gonna finish
Indeed,
this
it
chapter
is
because we
finished.
still gotta deal with the castle.
This sword was forged for you alone. There will never be another one quite like it. So its name is obvious to me. It shall be known as the Sword of Dai.
A sword with my name. It's hypnotizing to look at, isn't it? It feels like it's calling out to me or something. With this, What's with this thing? There's some kind of lock here. I can't draw it.
I told you, that sword you're holding is a living thing. The choice of when and where to fight belongs to it as well. Whenever you are in battle, and you require a great power, the spirit that dwells within the Sword of Dai will answer that call. Only then.
You can only use this at the correct moment.
I think I understand.
Shadow, have you found
I have.
The princess and the other leaders are in the Grand Chapel.
Good. Take Sovereign Rock Castle and dispose of them all.
No, not that!
See, then I do this, and then I do this, and then I can do the thing.
I was wanting to say, before I had a seizing fit, it's like, man, I can't wait to see the shadow in this tiny little seat controlling this giant thing.
Yeah.
Tell me how the blade performs in battle.
Sure. Thank you so much, Lon Barrack. You two as well.
Our pleasure. And please, Dai, do what you can to look after Pop.
If that boy gets in the way, just toss him aside.
I wouldn't worry about him. I think Pop is a lot stronger than you give him credit for.
He's a lot stronger than anybody gives him credit for.
Yeah.
People always underestimate him.
And suddenly, zoom.
Now, my former student, I have one final lesson for you.
Why are you so fixated on me, Mistfern? Is it because you know that I've unlocked a technique that can vanquish your dark aura once and for all? Or is it because you've realized that I now have the power to finally uncover the secret of your ugly face?
Enough! You shall not speak another word.
All right, now self-confident.
Who dares?
Who do you think it is, you dumb jerk?
If there's anyone other than Hyunkel who could break the Aura Hand's grip!
It must be the boy.
Die!
Ah, the hero. Indeed, your mastery of Air Slash makes you the only one who can cleave my dark aura.
He's right, but why is Dai using his old sword?
What are you doing, Dai? Why won't you use your new sword? It's right there. Don't tell me you left before it was finished.
I was wondering why you hadn't shown yourself. So you were searching for a new blade, were you? Very well.
We got the gimmick approaching. I wonder if there's anything special for it, if it's just a coup de grace.
Will endure the power of a dragon knight? Come and show me!
I mean, I would, but, you know, the sword has to say yes.
That's what my sword says.
Arrogant little brat. My decimation field will swallow you too!
Levon-style sword technique! Air slash!
We can
Oops, all gone.
Is everybody okay to fight?
What terrifying power. If he were to use use that power with his new blade.
Why aren't you using your new sword? Is it not ready?
That's not it. You see...
Now die. Leave this wretched thing to me.
What's that?
Look over there.
He throw his spear or something?
I guess.
It's headed straight for the Grand Chapel!
No ordinary attack or spell is gonna take that thing down. But with your power. Go. Go now, die!
He's right, pal. Now, we'll keep things under control here.
Protect Leona and the others.
I've got it. Now, let's see it in action. The power of Lon Barrick's blade. The power of the Sword of Dai!
And then suddenly...
Miss Fern looks over at them. You do know I'm just going to, you know, use the decimation field again, right?
Now, die. Leave this wretched thing to me.
Such a pathetic struggle.
Here I come, Mist Fern.
Oh, Jesus. Look how much that took out of his gauge.
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
You're going down. Earth strike.
Dark puppetry aura hand. Not worth my time.
This ends here. Bloody scribe.
That box.
Take that box.
Oh, jeez. Come on. Come on, guys. Away from the scary field of doom.
Earth strike. Wave strike.
Dark puppetry aura.
You're finished.
You will be buried and forgotten.
Earth strike.
My dark power knows no bounds.
Hey, I know.
Not worth my time.
You're going down.
You will be buried and forgotten.
I can't believe it. His footwork. It's so clean. He is dodging these lines so effortlessly.
Demanded that the people of this kingdom suffer. Now, cry, scream, and accept your destruction.
Never underestimate a disciple of Avon. You'll pay for that. Let's finish this. Bloody slide! Like this!
Dark puppetry or a decimation field.
This is it!
Hey, you got level 3.
Yeah.
You will be buried and forgotten.
Amdo! This ends here. Bloody scribe!
You will be buried and forgotten.
I choose the light of justice. Watch me.
Here we go. Dead.
Well done.
Another victory.
Level 50.
If you're going to
Pretty.
fight with the power of good. And I know you can win this.
Ah, so we have the Sword of Die costume now. It's different from the other one.
Yeah, and it has the Sword of Die on it. Is that a just free platinum card?
I think so.
Damn.
Real quick. Alright. The Battle of Sovereign Rock Castle is the probably one of the last things. But I'll probably grind some more. Let's see. Hold up.
I'm... Alright, here I go!
So what I'll probably do is I'll probably go through all of the missions, the free missions this time around, and see where that puts me level-wise. Probably get to like 52, I think is a good level that keeps me ahead of the curve. Because I don't know what level to find at the end of this game. It could just be 50, who knows? But honestly, at that point, levels don't matter anymore. What have we got? Maam skill damage, magic minus 30? For Maam? Really? Guess it goes down to magic minus 12. Yeah, we've saved. For anyone who is watching this live, I don't normally stream late, early, goblin hours, but change the schedule have forced our hand. I at least wanted to finish this with you before I figure out what I want to do. But for those who watch the VODs, apologies for streaming this late, but that's my reasoning. So I want to see if anyone's still streaming. I don't think anybody is, if I'm going to be honest. Not people that I follow. Yeah.
Yeah. Goblin hour.
Yeah, I don't normally watch Twitch this late. So. For the people that, the one person who's live, I don't want to see you because they're doing something completely different. Do you think you'd be good for tomorrow at the same time for 14? Or would we want to do that early in the day?
That was something I was going to bring up. That maybe not like tomorrow, but it's like the day after. If like I go to bed immediately when I get home, we could start at like 8 or 9, and that'll give me at least like 4 hours. So we could easily finish MSQ at the very least.
I'm worried about us being able to finish 4 hours. It is the finale.
Yeah, true.
I can wake up even earlier. I'm young. So, like, that's not a problem. I just have to go to bed.
I know.
Early. But
We can workshop it.
We can workshop it. The plan is to stream tomorrow something. I'll figure it out. Probably going to be at the same time today. Keep your eyes out. Keep your eyes on the channel. You know how it is. But take care, everyone. Have a great night, and see you tomorrow.
Goodbye.